What's up guys? So today we're going to be working on the Dodge Ram SRT-10 and we're going to be working on the brakes. So if you guys remember on a few videos ago, probably about a month ago, we ended up changing the pistons in the calipers. So we ended up doing that. We replaced the pads, but we didn't replace the rotors because we were just trying to get out of there and there was really no parts to buy. So we've got all the parts on the ground now. We got 2 front rotors, 2 rear rotors. I also picked up a set of rear pads in case we need them. So we'll go ahead and we'll just do it wheel by wheel. We'll replace the rotors. Let's get into it. Boring.
Next. I'm surprised you're not making me take them off.
Can't let you touch anything these days.
Roll the Instagram post.
This is what happens when you let Jonathan work on your truck and he tells you everything is tight. Does that look tight, Jonathan? Because we got no boost. Alright guys, so one thing we did want to do, and I just want to mention it, we're going to paint all this. So most rotors don't come with anything here, like these are the factory ones. You can see all the surface rust there. So rather than putting your wheel on and then eventually seeing all this kind of crusty rust, we're going to go ahead and just paint up to where the brake pad would ride up to there. So we'll tape it all off, we'll paint it with some high temp paint, and I'll show you guys the paint we're going to use. But you guys can do it pretty cheap and just get barbecue paints, and we'll show you that stuff once we pick it up. All right, so we got me and John. We're at everybody's favorite place, Walmart. All right, let me show you guys what I've used in the past on a bunch of stuff, and this is how you guys can save money doing this. I'll show you in a second. Okay, we're here by the cage, just waiting for these people to come, and this is the one that you guys want. This high heat Rust-Oleum paint. It's $5.94 and it's way cheaper than buying like a high temp paint, and it goes higher than you'll ever need anyways. So we're gonna pick up a can or 2 of that and then we'll be on our way. All right guys, so just a slight correction, it's actually only $3.96, so it was in the wrong section. And then we're gonna get ultra high heat, which goes up to 1200 degrees. So this one's actually semi-glossed instead of just completely flat. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one instead. I think we should be able to do it with 1 can, but we might grab 2. All right, so we got our paint and we cut out cardboard the shape of the circle. So we don't want to get the actual face of the rotor, but we want to get this hub assembly area. So I just cut out a template and we're going to spray all this without getting it on the face. And that's pretty much it. No rocket science. We're just going to paint the main hub that would get rusty and leave our brake surfaces untouched. All right, so that's pretty good. Like I said, 1200 degrees Fahrenheit out of this cheap can, and that's higher temp. If you guys look, a lot of the ceramic paints that you'll find from your auto stores only like 600 to 900 degrees, 1200 degrees, barbecue paints, and it looks like that. So not a bad way to get your rotors to not rust. So this is a BFH, and we're about to hit it on here to break it free from the hub. So it's usually these rotors, any rotors, not just this vehicle, they'll try to kind of mend themselves to the actual hub on the inside here with just moisture and kind of corrosion. So we're gonna use this and free it, and then we can take it off. I have the caliper pretty loose right now, but not completely off, and then we'll be able to take the whole thing off. I just need to Okay, so we have that wheel on, and we're gonna go ahead and jack up this wheel. We just push the truck back a little bit. So we'll lift this side of the vehicle up and we'll tackle this side. All right, so we got the wheel off. You guys saw me loosen the bolts off the back caliper, but not completely off because we still have to free our caliper. So I still have to take off these little speed clips from the factory that just kind of secure our rotor since it's kind of a floating rotor. So there's probably a way to get these off, but I am not gonna try to figure that out. So we're just gonna snip these little speed clips so that I can get the rotor off. So we're just snipping them and removing them like you see there. Same deal. We'll just snip this bottom one with our side cutters and remove it off. They're kind of a nice feature to have just to keep the rotor on when it's free. Right now it's kind of frozen to the hub, but our BFH, wherever that is, we'll just give her a few whacks and you can see we just freed it off the hub. So it's ready to come off. Get all this smoke out of here, all this dust. But I'm gonna get John to give me a hand because I can't hold the caliper and the rotor at the same time. This rotor weighs a ton. I don't know what the heck you think it weighs. What do you think it weighs?
Like 40 pounds.
It's pretty heavy for a rotor. So we'll get that off and then we'll put the new one on. And we're just gonna clean up the hub too. I got this little wire brush here and we just kind of wire brushed it and just gave the hub a little dusting of black paint too, just so everything's kind of cleaned up a bit. And John's over here pretending to be Picasso with the hubs. So we're just gonna give these a light dusting of the high temp stuff too. At some point I do want to clean up all the suspension and we'll redo a lot of stuff under here, but it's just kind of one thing at a time with this truck. Right now the essentials are the brakes since they're John's painting my leg right now. He decided my work pants weren't dirty enough, so he's gonna paint me. But yeah, we'll just chip away at this thing and kind of just clean up different sections of this truck as we go and get it up to kind of my standards of everything looking minty fresh. So yeah, we'll dust this and we'll throw that rotor on. There we go. On with the rotor. Rotor. Rotor.
This one's a lot easier.
I know. We came prepared. Ooh, send in the bolts. Okay, we're gonna put our wheel back on and we'll move to the back. Blah, these things are heavy. They're not lightweight rims from Dodge, that's for sure. But everything's on, looking good. We'll throw our wheel on. All right, so we've got the actual caliper off, and pretty much the way that comes off is you remove the two 13 mil bolts on the back, you lift it up, slide it out this way, and then I just want to show you guys there's quite a discrepancy on pads on these trucks. So from 2004 to 2005 on SRT-10s, they did a big brake change. So I try to get the right pads, but as you can see, they're significantly smaller than what we have. So still have a ton of meat left on our existing pads. So I probably might just, I know some guys might hate this, but I might just reuse these. It's still got a significant amount of meat on these. I mean, here's brand new pads and they pretty much have this almost the same amount of meat anyways. Truck only has like low, I think, what is it, like 26,000 miles or something, so it doesn't have a ton of, you know, driving on it. So might just put these pads back in on new rotors. The reason why we're changing all these rotors is because they're all pitted. So anyways, we'll take this bracket off. It's 2 more bolts and then we can pop this rotor off. All right, so we got the rotor removed, but just know as well that on the rear, same as the 4th gen actually, there's a drum on the inside. So make sure you have your parking brake off. We persuaded it with our BFH and there, she's off. So here's the old rotor. We'll go ahead and slide the new guy on. This actually doesn't look too bad. It looks a lot better than the fronts did, but we'll clean this up just slightly and give it a nice little coating, and then we'll throw on the new rotor. Filming me?
Yeah.
I guess you can film me. All right, come take a look at what we did. So we got the wheels still off and we're all set. Hopefully you guys can see it's a little bit dark on the side since it's nighttime. So we've got our...
Come on, man, have a good camera.
I don't trust your camera. I gotta tell the viewers. Anyways, so we got the caliper back on, we've got our rotor back on, and everything's painted up, nice, good to go. So we're gonna throw our wheel back on and we should be done.
I'm falling over.
Watch the equipment.
And we might have a surprise for the next video. Maybe. Depends on him.
Yeah, might have to do with these big heavy wheels that we're putting back on.
Throw them away.
What are you throwing away? You're gonna piss off the OG subscribers.
Just throw them away.
The hardcore Mopar and no cars.
Who wants chrome in 2020?
Alright guys, so we are done with the SRT-10 Ram for now. So the brakes are changed and we have new rotors on there and we painted up everything. So we're good to go. And we put the wheels back on. I'm not gonna tell you too much more at this point. We may be doing something with a coating on these wheels, or we might get different wheels. I don't know, but you guys are gonna have to stick around. Make sure you're subscribed to check for the next video. Make sure you give this one a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.